One of the things that I think makes us very unique is that we offer a client experience that's second to none. We want to help the most catastrophically injured people who are experiencing something they never woke up and thought they would be experiencing ever. So we purposely limit ourselves on the number of cases we take to those involving life-changing injuries, and so that we can spend more time with each client.
From the very beginning, our objective in working with you is that we establish a partnership, because it really is a team effort. We can't do it alone, and we know you've come to us because you don't feel like you can do it alone. Our goal is to allow a caller to share their story and have the opportunity to ask any questions that they may have about the process. It's not necessary to have medical records in hand. If we are going to take the case on for handling, we will request those at some point when it's appropriate. It's not necessary to have an accident report in hand. Really just want to hear your lay version of what's gone on. In most instances, after the initial consultation, you'll hear back from the firm that same day or the next.
Once you become a client of the Parker Law Firm, you're going to have access to our full top-notch legal team. We're going to treat you like family. We're going to help you through the process and be with you every step of the way. You may be continuing to treat for your injuries, and that's one of the most important things that we want you to focus on is getting better. As your treatment completes, we'll continue to get whatever medical records we might need in order to make a settlement demand on the liable party. A lot of our cases do settle at that point without the necessity of going into litigation, but sometimes they don't. I think a lot of clients want to know, once the process starts, is how long is this going to take? Every case varies, and it can take about a year for a case to resolve from beginning to settlement unless there's litigation involved. But it really all depends on the client's treatment and the severity of their injuries. The more hurt someone is, the longer it takes, because they need to get their treatment and they need to get better.
Every client has my personal cell phone number, and they're free to call it day or night. We make a point to contact and reach out to them every 30 days, even if nothing's going on in their case, just to let them know nothing's going on in your case right now. We haven't forgot about you. Just want to let you know that we're thinking of you. We understand that they're probably nervous. They may not have ever called a law firm before. So we try to be accommodating. If we cannot help the client, we'll do our very, very best to get them to the right attorney.
Very often, we will be surprised to receive a 5-star Google review from someone, and we didn't even take their case. But again, they're just expressing their appreciation for someone listening to them.
We want to be their go-to law firm so that they'll call us with any issue they may have, and we'll get them to the right person. We work on what's known as a contingency fee, unless and until we get a verdict or a settlement or actual recovery. You don't have to pay a thing. And even if for some reason we decide we can't go forward with the case because the law's unfavorable or the facts become unfavorable, the client never owes us anything unless we actually are able to put money in their pocket. We will never, ever put more money in our pocket after the payment of all medical bills that our client puts in their pocket. If there's one thing that I want any potential client to take away from visiting with our law firm and going through the intake process, it's that they got their questions answered and that they feel better than when they picked up the phone to call us. We have a saying here at Parker Law Firm that we're the attorneys you want, but hope you never need. And if you do ever find that you need us, you couldn't make a better decision than hiring our firm.